about Barnwood Blush. Who are you guys, and what's your vision?
We started in 2015 after my wedding, and we started because we didn't want to part with all of the goodies we had bought from my wedding, just because of the sentimental value, and we found some cool things. So we brainstormed and we're like, why don't we do a rental company and try to help other brides? First of all, be affordable. Second of all, then they can hopefully see this vision, and like we call it a Pinterest-worthy wedding. So that's kind of how we got our footing, and it's just taken off since, and bought lots more goodies that we just can't part with now.
What were some of the things that you had from your wedding that were so...
We got this really cool trunk, and I had always planned to like put it in my house afterwards and everything, and it's still here to rent. But I used it for blankets because it was a fall wedding, and it was just a really cool find, and I'm like, I can't resell this.
Right.
And then just a bunch of centerpieces mostly, and some cool windows and stuff like that.
So do you have a specialty in the items that you rent out? Or do you have kind of a focus?
We started with a lot of centerpieces and kind of little things, but we found that the furniture is what people want more. They want the buffets and they want the lounge areas and things like that. So we've kind of cut back on the vases, and we have tons of candlesticks and they do rent, but all the little things. We have some items that will kind of put the atmosphere in, like the typewriters and things like that. Crates, but otherwise we're focusing now on bringing in more furniture pieces.
You have some very, very cool furniture pieces.
We try.
Say I'm getting married, what are the top things that I need to consider in planning my reception?
The first thing is the venue. Where you're going to have it, the size of it, things like that, whether it's going to be outside or inside, and how many people you're going to have there. So, and we would like to see the venue if possible. We don't have to, but that helps us see your vision. If we can see the venue, and like say you're thinking of putting the head table over here or something like that, and then we can go in there and kind of see what you see and see what pieces will fit into your vision. So number one is the venue, then the number of guests. Again, seeing the venue, like where your dance floor would be, how your tables can set up around there. We don't rent like your normal tables and linens. We do mostly the atmosphere, the decor.
Okay.
So, but we can see how you're going to set up and what we can add to it just to make your vision come true. And have a vision, definitely have a vision. Bring it into us so that we can help you.
Okay. So I'm a bride, I walk in the door, what does your process look like? How do I go about picking what in the world I need for my wedding?
You would come in and tell us what you're looking for, rustic or shabby chic or vintage.
Okay.
Anything that you have, and if you're having like a candy bar or a popcorn bar, or you need a drink station, something like that, you need a lounge area. So you come in and tell us all that, and then we would just kind of let you walk through first and see everything that we have and talk to who you bring, because sometimes you don't want us hanging over your shoulder while you're doing that, you know, and then get back together again and walk through with us and say, you know, well, we're thinking about this, what do you think of this, and talk to us about what pieces you think, and we'll suggest other pieces that we think either will work better or will go very well with it to add to it or something like that.
This sounds very hands-on. You're actually going to the venue and scoping it out, and then you're actually having brides come here to see your items in person. It's all very, very hands-on.
Yeah, we don't always go to the venue, but it's helpful for us to do that.
What does a bride need for her reception? Do you think every reception should have a lounge area? Every reception should have, I don't know, some type of bar area?
I think it's very helpful, especially if there are older people. Lounge areas seem to be up and coming. And just for some place to sit, like during cocktail hour, if you don't want to stand around a table, you should have somewhere to sit, and why not it be gorgeous? And then also something to do. We have so many lawn games, just if it's a spring, summer, fall wedding, have something for your guests to do. Just to take up time while you're taking pictures with your family and stuff.
That's it. You have lawn games, you said?
We
Yes.
do.
What kind of lawn games do you guys have?
We have giant Jenga, cornhole, ladder golf,
Cub.
cub,
Favorite.
ring toss.
It's a one that's not real popular, but it's a blast. It's really fun. Yeah.
Check that one out.
We can do sweetheart tables.
Oh.
A lot of people just have a sweetheart table, and then the bridesmaids and stuff actually sit at the regular tables
Right,
nowadays.
yes.
So,
So you'll do a sweetheart table and do the setup and everything.
yeah, we can do that. We just don't have like the banquet tables and
Right.
linens and stuff like
So DIY, huge for weddings. What are the pros and cons of just doing it yourself?
that. The cons, I can tell you the cons. She did her wedding, and we were the people that set up and everything. We did the whole thing, and so I was out setting up still while they were in getting their makeup and their hair done and all that, and I missed that part. So that's a con, I think. You know, if the mother of the bride misses her daughter the one time, you know, the big wedding and everything, and you miss that. I mean, I did get in there in time, you know, I got my hair and makeup and all that kind of stuff done, but I was out there setting up when they were having fun in there, and I missed that part. So I think that's real important, and I tell the mothers that come in here, you know, don't do that. Don't let somebody else do it, you know, get a day of coordinator that can set all that up with you. So
It's once in a lifetime.
it is, it's a once in a lifetime event, so enjoy every minute of it.
Yeah. Now, do you also do a day of coordinating? Is that
We do, yes.
We do.
okay? Is
Yes.
that part of that vision? Get moms into the prep room?
Yes, that's where it came from. That is the idea where it came from, you know, because I just, it's been a couple of years now and I still think about that, you know, so when we talked about having planning and stuff, like the number one thing that we started with was day of coordination, so that, and there's two, it's Becca and we have another girl, Christina, that does the planning, and they can do long-term planning too, but the day of coordination is the main thing that we try to get the brides to do.
Right.
So,
I wish I had that on my list. So
yeah,
good.
and one, you know, like Becca would be with the bride, and she would take care of everything up there. If the mother of the bride or anybody needed anything, she would run and get it, do anything. And then Christina is like our setup. She's down with the vendors getting everything set up, and they meet ahead of time with the bride and see exactly what the bride wants, and they'll do it. So.
That's great. That's so helpful. So what could a bride expect if she were to hire a bridal rental?
Just for us, it's a team that'll go on the hunt for things for you. If we don't have something that you really want at your reception, we tell them, you know, let us know. And what we do is like go hunt for it. We go to the antique shops and the flea markets and all that, and take pictures and send them of stuff and say, you know, okay, is this what you're thinking or whatever? And then, you know, if they say yes, then we'll get it and we'll add it to our inventory.
Okay.
So
Just such a time saver for the bride. Oh my goodness.
right, you know, if they have something, some of the things a dresser. One bride wanted a dresser, and she had a certain dresser in mind, and we have that tall dresser over there
Okay.
because of her. You know, so different things like that, and then just hassle-free. You know, we can. Our stuff, we clean it all before it goes out because we are in an old barn, so
Right.
things get dirty. We do cover stuff, but we clean everything that goes out of here. It's nice, clean, good quality items,
Right.
and you're getting it at a fraction of the price.
Right.
You know, you don't have to buy it yourself. It's much cheaper to rent, and then you don't have to worry about what to do with it afterwards.
Right.
You know, so if you're not decorating your house with it,
Right.
what are you going to do with a couch, an 8-foot couch or something, you know?
Yeah, very
So,
specialized.
yeah. So, and then, like if you pick up and deliver, we don't have to deliver, that's an additional cost, but we allow you to pick up if you have a truck or something, and you're able to pick up, we allow you to pick up and deliver, and we rent things out for a weekend, like it's not we call it a daily rental, but really if your wedding is on a Saturday or Sunday, you can pick up Thursday or Friday and bring back Sunday or Monday.
To run it back that night after.
So you don't have to do that. You know, a lot of the times things have to get out of there, and
Right.
so they want to bring it right back. But if they can get back in there the next day and clean up, it just helps them. They don't have to do that after their wedding. So
That's really nice. Like you guys are flexible and
yeah,
really helpful.
I would say our two main tips: have a day of coordinator. Even if it's just a friend, anybody, just somebody to go to instead of running to you when you're just trying to relax.
So,
And then definitely have a vision board. Pinterest is great for it now. Or print things out and just have a booklet and know kind of an idea of what vision, colors, style, just have an idea of something.
what do you put on your vision board?
Color schemes,
Okay.
different fabrics. We want to know if you want like upholstered chairs, wooden chairs, just anything, your florals, because we can even play off of that with some of the different textures we have in some of our furniture.
Okay. So you will share like a Pinterest board or something?
Yes.
With the bride?
We always ask if they could invite us,
Okay.
just because then we get a vision
Right.
and we can send ideas we have or add something we have to their board.
right.
That's a great
Yeah, she's on Pinterest with some of the brides and sends them pins and stuff like that. So, you know, for a yay or a nay, it really is helpful.
Yes. Absolutely. Use that all the time in photography too.
Yes.
It's very helpful.
Just come on in and see what we have. I mean, you can look at the outside of our barn and think, what? You know, but when you come in, it's a whole nother world,
It
you know,
is.
and you
It
have
is.
no idea of the things. You can go on our Facebook page and our Instagram page and you can see different things, but when you come in here, we have things that you can use and that you would like, you know, it's a, you have to see it to believe it kind of thing, you know?
Yes, it is a magical
and talk to
world.
us, you know, give us your vision and then let us run with it, you know, and we'll make it happen.
How does a bride get a hold of you? What's the best way for them to come check it out?
On Facebook or Instagram, they can email us, which our email is barnwoodandblush@gmail.com, or my phone number is also on Facebook and Instagram.
Great. Well, thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you very much.
Thanks for sharing your space. This is really beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.